All right, guys. So good afternoon. This is MT5 on system. Whatever I do here, you can also implement it on your phone. So it has almost the same structure. So I'm just gonna arrange MT5 the way it is. Candles. Let me zoom out. Right. So this is the 1 hour time frame. So this strategy I'm talking about is gonna work well on M15 and on M5. So I'm going to remove the grid right now. Sorry, it's going to work on M15 and M1. It's a scalping strategy for trading volatility index. Um, so first, let's add the indicators that are most important. Um, Number one, we want to add the trend indicator moving average with period 100, um, color saddle brown, method simple, apply to close. Visualization, we want it on 1 minute, on 15 minutes, and then on the daily, and then on the 1 hour time frame. That's the first indicator we are adding. We are adding the second indicator. The second indicator is also a trend indicator, moving average, but this time it's going to be 150 color white. All these things you can also add them on your system, on your phone, and try them out. Okay. The third thing we want to add is an oscillator, and this oscillator is commodity channel index (CCI). That's the third indicator we are adding. The CCI will be period 20. The color is navy blue. Applied to typical price HLC 3. The levels were minus 200 level oversold, plus 200 level overbought. Okay, so that's the 100 moving average, the 150 moving average, and the CCI. And the last thing I want to add is the custom indicator zigzag. And the zigzag is going to be depth is going to be 8, the deviation will be 3. You can add zigzag on your phone, but on the system you can add zigzag. So the depth is 8, the deviation 3, the back step is 2. This zigzag it's only for phone for system users only. All right, so permit me, let me edit the zigzag again. The color I want it to be white, and the width will be 2. All right, to make it a little bit thicker. So here's the trick. So when you open your charts on every particular day, you want to check your 1 hour time frame. And there are two things basically we are checking on the 1 hour time frame. The first thing you want to check are the candles below or above the brown and the white lines. If the candles are below, then overall you are looking for sell trades. When the candles are above, you are looking for buy trades. So then you also check on the 1 hour, you also check your CC high. Is it pointing downwards or is it pointing upward? That's the first thing you want to check on the 1 hour. Then you move to your M15. You also consider M15. Are prices above the prices above the brown and the white, or they are below the brown and the white? In this case, prices are below the brown and the whites. Just right here is where we have the breakout of the whites below, candle begin to close below the whites and below the brown. So when we've considered the two, then we want to consider a sell trade, just a quick sell trade. But of course, we don't just take a sell trade, we want to move to the 1 minute to establish the proper time, proper place to take our sell trade. And here is a trick on the 1 minute. When you begin to see candles
1 minute candles close below the brown and the white, you are ready for your sell. At a place like this, you could have started selling from here. For those who captured an early sell will have been here. Another sell will have been at this point. You see that candles couldn't close above the brown. The the white line was serving as a resistance, and it couldn't go beyond it. So an early sell will be here. An early sell was here, and I entered late this sell, and it's still going in a very good direction. Even just this short distance from here to where the price is right now is reading plus 10. For me, you can see plus 10, and it's really going in a very, very good direction. So when you've checked your 1 hour, you've checked your 15 minutes, you can see, okay, is prices above or below the brown line? If prices are below, then you want to sell. Then if prices are above, you'll be looking for buys. Now the zigzag, the beauty of the zigzag is the zigzag give you the market structure. And one thing I've noticed with V75, it follows structures a lot. It follows structures a lot. Like example, we had a double bottom here, we had a double top here. You can see anytime double tops and double bottoms are one of the structures V75 follows a lot. So this double bottom gave a very good buy. The double top gave a very good sell, and it's moving really, really pretty downwards. So that's the first thing. So your zigzag is basically for structures. You want to use it to check the structure, especially if you are used with technical analysis. You can say a double bottom, a double top is here, double bottom is here, and you could have used that to make a trading decision. Um, Now that's the first trick. Now the second trick I just want to share is the CCI. Now, something happens on the CCI occasionally, not every time, but occasionally, and every time it happens, it's always a blow. And it's best seen on the M15. Now, on the M15, you notice your CCI above 200 or below 200. You can, at any point in time, when you see such, you can always expect a reversal. So below 200, minus 200, below minus 200, above plus 200, below minus 200, above plus 200, you can always expect a reversal. And I will use two of these um, two of these occasions to make an explanation. So let me first of all pinpoint them. So we have one here, we have another one right here. Okay, so and these are two trading opportunities at every point in time. From here, you can see a reversal. Just looking at the M15, from here, it gave us about 833 pips for a sell. Right from here, it gives us a reversal of about 622 pips. Now, when you see the CCI go beyond the plus 200 or below the minus 200, what you need to do is you position yourself on the 1 minute time frame. So I'm going to go to 1 minute right now, and I'll take the two examples that I've highlighted. So I'll have to go back on the 1 minute. Okay. This is the first one. So on the M15, we saw the price above 200 just at this point right here, and just few minutes after we begin to see the structure showing a downtrend. The structure on the 1 minute was indicating a downtrend. If you are smart, you could have taken an early buy and an early sell, maybe since you notice this down movement. Or if you are slow, you could have taken a sell just below
when candles begin to close, or when candles begin to close below the brown and the white line. And of course, if you take a buy, if you take a quick sell, an early sell, you made your profit. If you take a late sell from here, you will still have made a very good 416 pips before the reversal back up. So that's the first one. Now the second one is the second place where we saw the CCI went below the brown, below the level 200, below the level minus 200. So it's just right here. So, and since you notice it, you could have positioned yourself on the 1 minute to see a reversal. Now, on the 1 minute, it gave you, first of all, a double bottom. It gave a double bottom on the 1 minute, just right here. That's the first thing we noticed. Then the second thing we noticed, also on the 1 minute, was that just few minutes after the 100, after the M15 CCI had given us a sell, had gone below the minus 200, we also see the M1 CCI went below minus 200. Now at this point, you could have taken a quick buy trade. An early entry will have been above the double bottom. A late entry will have been above the close of candles above the white and the brown. So whichever entry you took, you could have made some real profit from year and year. Let me try to put lines. You could have took an early entry here. You could have taken a late entry at this point. So for early entry, you could have made some very quick profits, about 458 pips. For the late entry, you could have also made very quick profits of 180, 182 or 180 something pips profit. So, and that's a whole lot of profit for those who know about pips and the like. So the beauty of V75 is that it moves really very, very fast. And by very, very fast, I mean very, very, very fast. Um, Short distance with V75 could have made a lot of difference for you. Could have given you so much profit. Just if you are trading the double top alone from here, um, yeah, if you were using the double top, when you saw the double top here, and maybe your entry will have been somewhere here, and to where we are right now, this is about 1,685 pips. That's a whole lot of profit, excluding the fact that you could have taken some sell trade from this point right here. You could have taken a sell. Okay, you were selling. You could have taken a quick buy trade. Sorry, from this point here, short buy upward, another sell downward, and it moves very, very pretty fast. So I hope this strategy helps you, and I hope it's clear. If you have any questions concerning the strategy, please let me know so that I'll be able to outline some one or two things again. If you don't understand, first watch it again and again until you understand. So it's just a simple setup. I don't like to complicate things. So it's just a simple setup. The brown line, the 100 moving average, the white line, the 150 moving average, and the CC high period 20 levels 200 and minus 200. And they give us the view, and then you have your zigzag for PC users. You have the zigzag for structure. So for 1 minute, when you see candles close below, I'm emphasizing again, below the brown and the white, when you see candles appearing or closing below the brown and the white, you are taking your sell. And for a buy, let me go back for a buy. For a buy, when you see candles close above, when you see candles closing above the brown and the white, then you are taking a quick buy. It might be for a short distance of time. Just right here, it's just 178 pips. That's with 216 pips with 0.01 lot size. That's about $21.
just within the shortest period of time. So when you see a candle close, when candles are beginning to close above the brown and the white line, you want to take your quick buy right up. This is about 618 pips just within this short period of time. So I pray it helps you, and all the best. It's a free gift, so enjoy it while you can. So thank you for listening, and take care.